Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we want to look at plotting. To plot is to identify the position of a point in the Cartesian plane. For example, in the Cartesian plane we have two axes. The vertical axis is called the y-axis and the horizontal axis is called the x-axis. So this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. So the axes are marked at equidistance. That is 1, that is 2, that is 3, that is 4, that is 5, that is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this point here is called the origin. The origin is the point 0, 0. The value of x here is 0 and the value of y here is 0. On this other side of the x-axis, the coordinates are now written as negative. So that is negative 2, that is negative 3, that is negative 4, that is negative 5. On the y-axis, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the lower side from 0 downwards is now the negative side. So this is negative 1, that is negative 2, that is negative 3, that is negative 4, that is negative 5, that is negative 6. So on the Cartesian plane, now this is called the Cartesian plane. Then here we now have what we call coordinates. Coordinates are always in the form of x, y. So this is a coordinate system. So if you are given a point, for example, 4, 5, to plot on the Cartesian plane, then 4, you first look for 4 along the x-axis, and then 5 is found along the y-axis. So 4, we get 4 here, and then you move up until we find 5. So that is the point 4, 5. So that is point 4, 5 plotted. If you are given a point, for example, negative 5, negative 2, to plot, then negative 5 is first found along the x-axis. So you move along the x-axis until you find a negative 5. Then you move towards the y-axis until you will find a negative 2. So that is where negative 2 is. So that is the point negative 5, negative 2. So the 2 points, therefore, can be joined with a straight line. Then if you want to draw a line, then you can join the 2 points with a straight line. And from there now, you can begin manipulations on this line. So this is a straight line. So we can therefore, if a line passes through point 1, 3 and negative 4, 5, then we can also draw that line. So we are going to look for the point 1, 3. So we look for 1 along the x-axis and then we get 3 along the y-axis. So that is the point 3. That is 3. And then the point negative 4, 5, negative 4, and then we trace 5 on the positive. So that is the point. So that is the point negative 4, 5. So we have the point 1, 3 and point negative 4, 5. Then those points can now be joined to draw a line. And therefore, the line will look like that. So that is about plotting, which is very basic in higher learning of mathematics. So we must know how to plot. Given any point, then you can plot it on the Cartesian plane. Now, if you are given the point 3, negative 3. So we first look for 3 along the x-axis, then we look for negative 3 down here. So that is the point 3, negative 3. So at your free time, you can now attempt now to plot the point negative 6, negative 4, negative 3, negative 5. You can plot the point, you can try to locate the point 7, 1, the point 6, 0, 6, 0. So for example, we can plot this point 6, 0. 6, 0 means we look for 6 along the x-axis and 0 is on the x-axis. That is the point 6, 0. So a point to note, along the x-axis the value of y is 0, and along the y-axis the value of x is 0. So everywhere along the y-axis the value of x is 0, and everywhere along the x-axis the value of y is 0. So I think that is the basics that we need to know about plotting our points.